Hello, everybody. Yes, I'm finally back. It has been a while and a lot has happened, especially regarding to trading. I was mainly trading Forex on Wanda and also commodities there. But then they migrated to a new platform, which didn't allow anymore the usage of an API, so I couldn't do my bot trading with them anymore. So then I had to search for different providers which would allow me to do it, but most of them they require that you trade with a lot of money before they allow you to use APIs. At the end, I ended up with Simple FX. You can trade a lot of forex, but commodities are a bit limited. But they also allow you to trade stocks, so that's also an advantage. Um, yeah, then we had Bybit, which was requiring KYC. So for my personal account, that was fine. In a couple of minutes, it was verified. But then I also have a business account, and that took ages. It took, I think, like 4 or 5 weeks to get that one completely verified, asking questions, answering questions again, and so on. Yeah, it was terrible. But okay, it's verified now. Then the account that I used on YouTube to show the trades, so that was also first on Bybit an anonymous account. But I remember like 1 year ago, I was trying to link my Google account with that trading account, because then you can log on without providing a password. But that somehow screwed up the system, and I got an email from Bybit back in the days that there was an attempt to break into my account or something like that. And they said, yeah, okay, look, you still can trade, but you cannot remove the funds. And now that you have to be verified, it means you can only have one verified account. So that trading account, or at least the funds there, had to be moved to my personal account. But because they blocked it like 1 year ago, that was not possible. So I had to go through a whole procedure as well to make sure that that account was not compromised, that it was mine. And finally, okay, those funds are also released. Then, while I was waiting with all of this, then I used a new algo because I was reading a book. Well, actually, it's an online PDF. It's one of the original turtle traders who explained the trading strategy. And actually, when you have a trigger line, as soon as your high is above that trigger line, they would buy. While the strategy that I used was when you close above that line. So then I looked up the original maker of the script, and I've seen that he made a new version which was including the high. Um, Let me check. So uh, if you want to do it yourself, let's check. I've rewritten the code a bit, but I'm not allowed to publish it. Here's this one, Eugene. It was Eugene who originally wrote that script. Let's see, I think it was something turtle. Yeah, here we go. Turtle System by Eugene71. So in his latest version, let's see. Yeah, he calls it here. Just have to make sure it's his. Yes. So here he calls it version 1.7, and that one is using the high as a reference point and not the close anymore. So let's remove that one. So that one, I've rewritten my bots to trade with that algo, and yeah, I think that's a bit the story. I've also been trying other ways of trading. There's this guy on YouTube, Mission. Mission FX, MFX, yeah. So he trades support and resistance. It looks really good. But I must say, in reality, I find that my algos are trading better than he does. His winning rate is much higher. Because so far from other traders, when I copied their or when I used their strategy, it's around 1 in 3, which is successful. So with Mission FX, he's around 50% up to 60. So it's much better. It's a much better way of trading. So actually, just in short, he would draw support and then resistance. So and you see you have support here. So every time he would price comes back into support, he would buy. And if it fails, once it will fail, price will go through, then he will hedge. And by hedging, he makes I believe he said it's about 95%. It's a 95% win rate he has. But then I found out to be able to hedge, you also need to have a good, nice trading capital. And then I'm talking about like, I think at least $10,000 to be able to hedge your position. So yeah. But anyway, so I'm still happy with my algos, especially since they also can use leverage. Especially the turtle strategy uses leverage, so that's an advantage. You can gain more once you're trend following. All right, okay, let's go into the charts. So Bitcoin. So here we have in yellow this wedge in which we are still in. So if I remove it, then we can also see that I've thrown a Fibonacci retracement. As you can see, we did retrace to the 0.382, which is a very bullish. We can find support here and then we go up. That's really nice. So for now, this is all still looking bullish. You can also say that we have some kind of a bull flag. So if I draw it from the bottom till here, so this is your pole, and then the flag down, and then that pole, in theory, you have to put it on the breakout, and then we have a price target of almost 43,000. Yeah, then we would end up in the middle of this previous range. Who knows? Anything can happen. Let's see. We also have support here on the left, and then we did fall through. And now, well, we have one candle where we did retest it as resistance. Then we couldn't reach it anymore. And now, who knows? Maybe we come here, we find resistance again, and we come down. So that would be around 33K region. So yeah, that we're gonna have to see what will happen there. I'll go to Ethereum. So same pattern here. Also flag break out of this channel which is forming the flag. Then also the same here, resistance. This one got retested, but not on Bitcoin, so that's about the 2200 region. So we might retest this one here and then come down again. So those are the regions to watch. But for now, also breakout, and then here at the bottom on this indicator we can see its volume is yellow, so it means there's quite a good volume on this breakout. So I don't really remember where this one is coming from. It's called volume analysis. Maybe when you search for that in the indicators, you might find it back. Then we have Ethereum versus Bitcoin. This one is also looks also bullish. So we're still under this trend line, this yellow one. But what we got here is that we made a low, and then we took the liquidity below that low, and then we shot up. And now we took again the liquidity below the previous low. And look what a nice rejection candle. So I think soon Ethereum will outperform Bitcoin again. So now to the algos. So on the 1 hour chart, we can see that Bitcoin had a breakout 2 days ago. So on the evening of the 20th. And then for Ethereum, it was yesterday, so the 21st. So on this algo, nothing has changed. This is still the super trend. Then we have the algos for Bitcoin. So first, the ATR trailing stop. We got a buy signal here on the 19th when we close above 26,554. And then we had this very nice move up. And then with the turtle strategy, then we had the first buy on the 20th, yesterday a buy signal, and today will be again a buy signal because, let me first hide those orders, they're not really useful. Trades on charts. And so today there will be also a buy signal because the high went above this blue line. So that's now for sure that it will be a buy. And then we can also compare how the strategies are doing. So when we go with so this turtle strategy, which is based on the highs, then we can see that in total it would already suppose we would have started the first day on Bybit, then we would have already made almost 4,000% of profit. And if we would compare it with the ATR, then would be 761. But you would also see that the drawdown would be, so what you lose is about 44%, 45%, while with the turtle strategy it's 97. So this is much more riskier. So the point there is to really take profit, or to somehow guess where the bear market starts and stop trading at all with this strategy, and just continue with the ATR. Because the advantage with the ATR is that it will also go short, while the turtle strategy only stays long. And then another one is this, I've mentioned it already before, this Binance basis oscillator here at the bottom. This one is quite good in calling tops and bottoms. If I remove these ones, this one can also be removed. So here we can see that it ends up in red. We form topping pattern. Also here in November in red we have a top and we come down. So actually this indicator will compare the price of the futures market compared to spot. So if the price on the futures market is higher than spot, then it means a lot of leveraged traders are into the market. Now, when it's not the case, then it's green, and then actually it's genuine buying. which is going on. And that is what so here we had the whole bear market, and you can see the white disappears, so all the leverage traders are out. We are in the green, so if you want to dollar cost average in, you could have done that during that whole period. And then here we did form the low, and then we got this breakout over here, and you can see that leverage traders are coming in around here, around 21k, which they are pushing up the price. Then they come down, they get killed, and we're in the green again. Then we have this little bump up a bit here, some leverage traders which are trying again to step into the market, but then they exit again. And this whole move here down, what we just had, was all in the green again. So this is all spot buying, no leverage traders. So, and generally, what I've also mentioned in the past is that you stop your dollar cost averaging when the color turns white. So if you would have bought here all the way at the bottom, and then you would have exit here. Don't trade it. In this case, you would have stayed flat. You would have been in profit over here, but then price comes down. You're a little bit in loss, and then goes up, and now you can buy again. And then, if we see in previous markets, in previous bull markets, how it went. So you buy over here, turns white, you stop, you don't buy anymore. And then you can write this whole thing up. When you're in red, you start to sell. Same over here, you buy here around 10k, you stop buying, and then you write the whole thing up until you're in red. So in this whole zone, you could have been selling your coins for a nice profit. Yeah, that's it for Bitcoin. Let's enable those ones again. Then we have Ethereum. Also, oh yeah, maybe I will make a separate video where I will mention which values that I use for the different indicators. So I think that otherwise this one will be too long. So ATR, let's see, yesterday buy signal, and for the turtle, there we still need to wait. This one the high needs to be above 2021. Also here, if we look, so this turtle strategy on Bybit would give you already 994% of profit. Let's see, buy and hold would do a little bit better. But of course, this is a limited data set. But I'm also happy with 994%. And then ATR, yeah, that one would not perform really good. So this one is actually a loss. But yeah, those trades you need to take them in the long run. So but actually this is already 2 years of data. So well, let's hope we have a nice bull run to get over this. But that's why I trade also the different algorithms. Every algo gets also assigned a part of my capital. So they don't trade with full capital. So if one blows up, then at least it doesn't blow up my whole account. And then I also have this picture here. I believe it's from, I found it on Twitter. And that's the amount of Ethereum staked per price level. And then, so you might expect some high selling pressure. But you can see most of them were staked around $1,600. So we already passed that level. So all the people who wanted to sell their staked Ethereum, they probably already exited. And then we can see once we are above 3,600, there's hardly anybody who did stake. So selling pressure would be completely gone there from people who staked and want to sell again. Then Solana, this stays the same, so this is the ATR, still in a short. And then XLM. So here we need to close above 0.09 before we get buy signal. All right, quickly, gold, we got an exit signal, so nothing to do here. And then silver also got an exit signal here. So this one was with a loss, and this one actually bought and exited the next day. So that's it. Then from now on, I'm not going to discuss the S&P 500 anymore. I would go for the NASDAQ because for the people who follow Raoul Pal, he said that the NASDAQ did outperform, together with Bitcoin, the Fed's balance sheet. So it seems that technology stocks are better to invest in than the S&P 500, for example. So also here the new turtle high strategy. So this one is let's hide again those trades. So here this one would go, I've written here the values. So this one would go up to 9 simultaneous buys, or not simultaneously, but sequentially buys. So we got the entry here, 22nd of March, and then it has been already been buying 9 times. So, and if we get the low below 14,314, then this trade will exit. Euro dollar, so long signal, and we're still in profit here for the moment. Crude oil, not much is happening there. We're just ranging. We got an exit signal on the 31st of May, and since then nothing happened. And then copper, unfortunately I can't trade this anymore since I was doing this on Oanda, but we got a buy signal today. So if it stays at this price level, then it will be valid. And yeah, that's it. That's it for a moment. So this was a long one, but I will make also another video where I will provide the values for the trading strategies. And then also here, my bots are also trading Apple, Alibaba, Disney, and so on, all of those. So I will provide also the values for those ones. All right. Okay. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.